Alright, so Grand Finals is a match between Zio versus Grim, Aoko versus Vlov. Aoko has loved to bitch that this match is really hard for her, and I am in that group of people that like to bitch about that because I think this matchup is fucked up. I also have Melty open, so I can show you why, like just some of the reasons why I despise this matchup. Let's have Vlov guard all, and which one's his fireball? Vlov is really scary. So yeah, I don't know what full range move. Yeah. So Vlov's fireball is like pretty good. So, or actually no, it's better to show this off with 2-2. Yeah, that should be better. So like, if you create a +0 situation and you try to throw a fireball, so like you're at full screen and you're just doing like spacing wars and stuff, maybe Vlov threw a fireball at you, then you can't contest with this medium beam button, because if you do that and it's like +0, then Vlov can 2-2A and that'll blow up your beam because your beam is really slow, right? So then you think, well, how about I just 6BC, because that move is 18 frame startup, and you know, if they're trying to throw a fireball, it's unreactable and it'll destroy them. And yes, it does destroy them. And you get in for it, but Vlov has guaranteed punishes for this at full screen. So that is a punish. Or if they shield it, you can still punish it. Oops. That's also a punish. And I think, yeah, it leads into a combo, right? And I think he can even 2BC to punish it. Okay, he can't do that. He can't do that at least, but he has 2BC. So yeah, this is a really difficult situation to have to deal with. So that's just the start of the shenanigans. That's if you are fortunate enough to be in a relatively frame-neutral situation. If you are not in a frame-neutral situation, like say Vlov does something simple like, oh, let's turn shield off. Let's say Vlov just does something like this. Yeah, so if you respect that by blocking, then there's no way you're gonna be able to throw any beams out to respond to this. Even if Vlov throws like... You can't throw beams off that either. If you are really tight about the timing, then yes, you can throw a 2BC. But if your reactions are delayed even a little bit, then you'll still get counter hit for that. So it's just a very difficult situation because Vlov can even like Rekka this. so you have to keep that in mind as well. Well, it's not as scary in fire mode, but if you were in ice mode, then that would be scary too, right? Because you can just throw 2 fireballs at you, or 2 ice blocks at you. And that's something you have to respect. You wouldn't be able to 6 BC in response to that. So the only thing Aoko can really do in this situation is like jump forward or like block it and shield it. Her full range zoning pressure isn't nearly as strong as Vlov's is, because if she throws beams, then like Vlov can just forward jump that, and at this full screen, there's very little that Aoko can do to deal with it. And in fact, Vlov can just neutral jump and like Vlov can just do that. If you decide that you want to throw out beams, Vlov can just do this. And you're basically SOL. So that's just like the beginning of why the full screen matchup is like basically cursed. But so if you want to get in, then you know, it's basically your typical Vlov matchup where you're like forward jumping to go over the fireballs and doing your best to get in as best as you can. But the thing with Aoko for like jumping in is that she has very precise air normals. Like she has this button, which is a good air to air. Well, we'll do a pretty high jump. We'll set this as a reversal action. So you can block in time, so it's not the worst situation to be in. But it's still a situation where you end up taking like, where you put in a situation where you have to block. And you get very little out of it except maybe shielding a projectile. You're still playing Vlov's game basically, because if neither of you do anything, then the frame data is pretty even. And that goes back to the starting situation where I was talking about, where you can just 2-2A and you can't throw beams at him. So yeah, back to trying to approach him. Like, you're forward jumping, you're super jumping, but you have these like really precise air normals. So you have this button, right? Which doesn't have a very good forward hitbox, and it goes really far down. And then you have this hitbox, which goes pretty far forward, but the hitbox also goes really high, so there are some instances where it's not exactly a very good air-to-air move unless your opponent is above you. And you have to contend trying to tag Vlov with these moves, while Vlov has this button that will destroy any attempt you have at trying to get in on Vlov. So Aoko actually has like she has just as good of a time like avoiding projectiles as any other character, but her air normals do not even begin to compare for trying to reach Vlov. When Vlov has this button that he can just throw out and fatal you whenever he wants. Like, turn, counter hit on, turn. And then he gets a full combo off it. I can't do Vlov combos, but this is so fucked up. He can fade away jump do this and still get 2-2A confirms. Anyway, yeah, it's cursed. The one benefit is because of Vlov's just generally poor frame data on his universal actions like his jump and his fastest normals, Like, if you get offense on Vlov, you are basically in and free to do whatever you want unless they try to heat or something. But that isn't really a strength that Aoko has over Vlov, that's just the weakness that Vlov has that every character can exploit. Aoko has a bit more of an advantage because her set play is ridiculous, so Vlov not being able to do certain mash sequences kind of helps Aoko more than it does other characters, but it's still a weakness. But I would still say that it's not really that much more of an advantage than you would say that any other character has in this situation. So with that in mind, we will go over to the VoD and start watching it and see if I can come up with any comments.
We'll see. He's been on fire lately. Actually, true, because he hasn't lost a round sometimes. So, let's see how this goes.
Oh, alright. Air fireball, no guard break.
Yeah, I don't think Vlov has an easy way of putting guard breaks on most characters.
Got him with the low.
Alright, already off to a good start. Low shield BC, BC back. It's my turn. I want to play the game.
Not gonna build the meter for the 2-3-6 ender, but still really good.
Oh,
This damage confirms.
that was clean.
Looks like Zio's trying to jump a lot, but I don't think they're really minding the
Accidentally missed the first 2-2-8,
Air
but just goes for
fireballs
another
too
2-2-8. Oh god.
Oh,
good
let's
killing.
go laser. Alright, runs. Zio just runs up, gets that turn back. They have a lot of meter to use. Oh god.
good
Rams.
offense. and good
That's
defense.
No! Didn't believe. Gets hit.
Maybe if I'm not lazy, I might do that. Yeah.
The 3 out of 5.
Oh. How do I step back in video replays? I don't know. Commentators are super loud compared to me. Alright, I'll turn this volume down.
Accidentally missed the first 2-2-8, but just goes for another 2-2-8. Oh god.
Ooh,
Good
let's
killing.
go laser. Alright, runs. Zio just runs up, gets that turn back. They have a lot of meter to use.
Does anyone know the Twitch playback hotkey for stepping back? Because I do not.
Accidentally missed the first 2-2-8, but just goes for another 2-2-8. Oh.
Left right arrows probably. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Thank you. So yeah, remember kids, 6BC is super punishable. So like Zio here did a 6BC to catch the fireball. And that hit, but it looked like they weren't ready to actually cancel into anything, so they didn't do the 2-3-6C input. But if you are going for 6BC, especially with a character that actually can punish it like Vlov, you should just be OSing the 2-3-6C input every single time, because if they block it, you need to cancel it into EX beam, or else they will just punish it from full screen, the punish that I showed you in the start of this video. And if you get a hit, then you want to convert it into a beam because it adds that extra bit of damage and it gives you a hard knockdown. And that hard knockdown is definitely something you're going to want against Vlov, because if you let him if you let him get away and go full screen against you, you're just going to have a really bad time.
Oh god.
Ooh, let's go laser. Alright, runs. Zio just runs up, gets that turn
Alright,
back.
we have some nice pressure here.
They have a lot of meter to use.
Oh,
God.
oh, scary.
Plus frames.
That's
No.
awesome.
Ooh.
Okay, so I don't know what happened here. I think Zio maybe was going for a mix.
Alright, runs. Zio just runs up, gets that turn back. They have a lot of meter to use. Oh,
Like
God.
you see here, they do beam, run up 2A, 2B, and then they go into this overhead, right? My guess is that they did not expect the 2A, 2B to hit, and so they just went directly into the overhead as kind of like a mix-up, assuming they were going to block the initial string.
That's
No.
awesome.
So Vlov goes ahead and blocks the sequence, right? And you need to EX cancel this move because it is incredibly unsafe if you do the follow-up and it misses. So in this situation, you need to either Moondrive or do 214C to make yourself plus. So it would look something like this. We don't need you, reversal action. So that'll make you very plus, or do something like that to extend your pressure. If you do that, you are either committing to taking your turn back or taking a punish, because if you don't steal your turn back, you're going to get hit by a punish, for anyone that knows how that move works.
Didn't believe, gets hit.
Yeah, so they take a fat punish for this.
Zio had to spend meter there and unfortunately got really greedy.
Into the corner.
Oh no!
And a little bit greedy on that shield.
So much damage.
Vlov safe jumps are very scary, but especially for tournament play in general, you need to make sure you're not going for shield guesses, especially in the first few rounds of the set, because that's a very easy way to get opened up. You don't know what your opponent's habits are yet, so you really shouldn't be making guesses on what they're going to do until you've seen them do a few mixes, and then you understand, oh, okay, they like to go for it. They've done the safe jump JB the past like 5 times, so it's pretty reasonable to expect that they'll do it again. So now I'm going to wake up with the stand shield option because it's pretty likely that it'll work. If you just kind of autopilot it in the first few rounds without having really seen what mixes they have to show, then that's a very easy way to get empty jump load and get fatal countered. And when you get fatal countered, you take 10% more damage for the entire combo, and they get better routes too. So it's like more than just 10% more damage, it's maybe like 20% more damage off getting fatal countered. So you really don't want to put yourself in that risky situation where you can just get hit and make it even more likely that you'll get 3 touched and die. And nice throw to close out the round. Yeah, he caught Grimflash caught Zio guessing, and so put them in a situation where they were okay with taking the block and threw them for it. So that was well played.
Yeah, they're trying to win half of that prize pot right now.
Oh yeah, it's like $250.
Yup. That's Rames.
All right, they do the EX cancel this time. Looks like
prize pot right now.
Oh yeah, it's like $250.
Yup. That's Rames. It's okay. We got reset.
I don't know about that decision there. Yeah, this sequence doesn't work even on standing opponents, so I'm not sure what the logic behind this sequence was. Maybe they were going for guard on active. Maybe they were trying to do something like this, assuming they would be standing. Like something like that, maybe? But yeah, for situations like this, you would want to JC into JC, and not JC into jump cancel JB, because that'll just whiff. So that's something to keep in mind. Alright, let's go back to the replay. Alright, so that's a nice catch with the 2-2B. For those who don't know this move is +2. That being said, if you do use this in block string, it kind of essentially ends your turn, because at this spacing at +2, there's not really that much you can do, and the opponent is basically guaranteed to be able to jump. So it is a bit of a scrambly situation. Just keep in mind that it's not... It makes you advantageous, but not really advantageous that you really get anything off it. It kind of just resets the position to neutral more or less.
Have to hold the orb too. 5C.
Nice mash from Grim.
So good.
It's a flashy. Oh my gosh, that works! I'm stealing that.
Oh, too many hits.
Oh no,
Doesn't get the knockdown.
too much proration.
Alright, Zio gets back in. Overhead gets blocked.
I think Zio right now is relying a little bit too much on the overhead. They're not going for the low mixes, and they're not representing throw, which they need to be doing, because Grim is right now is very content with just blocking everything. Like if you watch, they haven't really used their shield at all. So Zio could easily be doing this, or like something like that. Something to get Grim to want to mash out of this pressure, because right now, since they're just showing high-low mixes and Grim is able to react to them and block them, he doesn't really have any reason to be scared of dealing with the pressure, because they can just block all day. And then when they eventually put themselves in a situation like this, where Zio has to go back in to get pressure, that's when they can be like, okay, I'm going to now show the 5C. Right? So that's why you need to make sure you're showing like other stuff in your pressure. You know. Anyway.
No.
Oh, I don't know why Grim heated there. I don't think that was necessary.
Overhead doesn't hit. Orb's still there. You have to be careful. Orb is still there.
That was a nice way to get out of the situation there by Grim.
Be careful for a clash.
But yeah, see what I mean about Grim just blocking everything and not needing to really worry about anything, because Zio isn't incorporating any lack of knowledge, or Grim was holding shield there and got it buffered. But yeah, see what I mean? Grim is just okay with blocking everything because he can block the overhead mix. And Rapid B into 2-2B doesn't look good at all. I mean, it's fine. I don't think it's great, but it is a very safe sequence. And against certain characters that don't have as good range, there's not very much they can do about it. So, like... If you play against characters that try to throw out like their fastest move, you can catch them from trying to do that. So it's not that bad. And this jails, so you don't have to worry about them mashing or shielding the 2-2B. And you can press other buttons to make it frame trap. So like there's a lot you can do with it. It's not as bad as it looks. It's actually pretty good. The only issue is that like if they continue blocking or if they up back, then there's not really much you can do about it. And Aoko doesn't really have good anti-airs, or like unblockable anti-airs at this spacing. So if Blob decides to jump, if Blob decides to jump, you have to commit to doing something like that to get him out of it. Or if it's like further spaced out like this far, then you're basically out of luck. There's nothing you can do to stop him from jumping. And I think doing any sequence that jails into 2-2B already does like enough pushback where you can't really like anti-air them in any meaningful way. You can do that and probably get something nice out of it. Yeah, you can shoot them out of the air, but there's not much you can get off it. If it were possible to like if you had God tier timing, you could do something like that. But the beam hitbox is like smaller at the tail end, so I don't really see that being a thing that Aoko could reasonably do. So let me see if I can even recreate this at max range. You would have to do medium beam, but if you represent medium beam at that spacing, they're just gonna dash at you and kill you. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to set up that air unblockable after that string. So, yeah, realistically, there's not much you can do to stop them from up backing. And if they do up back, then you get... If they do up back and you show beam, then they'll just block it and you'll be -6 after that interaction. So... yeah, doing this to end your block string is fine. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's just fine.
Not safe.
No, but still, it's fine. It's fine. Ooh.
Nice.
Air fireball.
Air fireball punishes the... Oh! Ah!
Another rare instance of the fake. Ooh.
Nice.
Air fireball.
Oh no. Almost got...
So they tried to do 2C after that clash. And this is one of the reasons I don't like playing Aoko. Because Aoko's 2C is a 12-frame startup. It's one of the slowest sweeps in the game. And it's really hard to work with when you're autopiloting your button sequences, because if you get clash sequences like that, most characters' autopilot sequence is going to beat out your 2C. You're just going to get wrecked because 2C is so slow. Now, if she had a 7-frame 2C, like a certain other male character that wields a knife, then maybe it would be pretty good, but she doesn't have anything like that, so...
Another rare instance of the trade clash winning for Vlov.
Yeah, I thought you said Vlov couldn't do that.
You shouldn't be. Either that or I'm just really bad.
Yeah, again, using the same block strings and not getting much reward off of it, and then they need to burn meter to make that safe.
A raw 4C with no orb. There we go. Proper punish.
Nice jump mix.
Orb set.
But yeah, let's go back a bit.
I thought you said Vlov couldn't do that.
You shouldn't be. Either that or I'm just really bad.
They spent 1 bar.
A raw 4C with no orb.
They spent 2 bars just to try to get a mix when they could have done like simpler. Like simple strike throw pressure like this, which is like equally as scary without having to resort to a high-low mix. And when you have them guessing and trying to mash on your stagger pressure, maybe they'll try to beat out the pressure by throwing like a sweep. That's when you can start showing this move, right? Because this automatically goes over lows. So yeah, it's not just for Aoko in general. It's really important that you don't just autopilot your pressure. But anyway, let's keep watching the VoD.
There we go. Proper punish. Orb set. Nice heat. Gets the life back, run under.
Oh, nice jump over. Nice punish.
Try to use a moving skill to clash, but doesn't get anything.
Unfortunately, Miss Spaces was in prime position to get punched back.
Double overhead, but they blocked it. And again, going for the... Oh, and no punish. Alright, +9. Oh, but nice challenge off the...
Yeah, Zoo got a little greedy there.
Something I'm noticing is that Zio is creating this +9 situation. And instead of going for a frame trap with the B, or alternatively 2C, they're going for an IAD to extend pressure, even though Grim hasn't shown off shield in that situation, right? Because if you do this and they block it, you're +9. So both this button and this button will catch it if they try to jump. So I'm gonna set the enemy to vertical jump. Right. So this is like the first thing you should show when you do this +9. Because you want to get them to start shielding this. You know, just get these nasty combos without having to do IADs to get back in, right? Until they start shielding it. And then once they start trying to react to it by shielding, then you get these fat punishes. Crouching shield. Right? But for at least the first few games that I've seen, Zio hasn't really represented this frame trap option. They haven't really done this frame trap setup. So, and they're just opting to IAD. Even at spacings where they could just throw out the beam. And because of that, Grim is free to just 5C out of it. Yeah. So the main problem I'm noticing for this set is that Zio's pressure is looking a little bit too linear. They're relying a little too much on their overhead to end their pressure, instead of just doing ambiguous stuff like stagger, throws. Right? There's plenty of pressure stuff you can do without going for this or this. And to be perfectly fair, like I have that habit too. I'm very lazy. I finally managed to find JB hitbox. I'm very lazy too about this pressure as well. Like when I'm doing block strings, I also really want to autopilot and just go for something like this or that. But you have to be on top of like thinking about what you're trying to do for your pressure and being more careful about what you're doing if you really want to open your opponent up.
Air fireball hits. Forward tech gets punished. Oh, this hurts. Jesus. Oh no! You're not looking at the screen.
That heat. Spend the meter, but that probably wasn't worth the meter that Grim spent. Like,
Air fireball hits. Forward tech gets
let's go back a little so we can see this sequence.
Oh, this hurts. Jesus.
So yeah, Aoko heated there, and Grim was ready for that and got the punish. But like, I guess they spent the meter because they wanted the air throw knockdown. But like, if you look at the HP that...
Oh, this hurts. Jesus. Oh no! You're not looking at the screen.
So at this specific hit... yeah. So at this specific hit, Grimflash could have opted to either just do a sequence into launcher, into an air throw. But instead, they decided to do this sequence where they spent meter and then threw them into the corner. And this meter was wasted basically because if you looked at the HP where Grim landed that hit, if they just took the air throw, then their HP, then the Aoko's HP would have been somewhere like around here or so. And at this HP, basically any single hit mix would have killed. Like Vlov's high-low mix-up with the half charge, Vlov running up and just throwing. Like any of those things would have worked. But instead, he went and spent the meter, got like a little bit more damage to create basically the exact same situation, with maybe the one tiny difference being that Aoko is now like right up against the corner instead of kind of close to the corner, right? So that's something you should think about when you're routing your combo. Like if you don't need to spend the meter to put your opponent in a one-touch situation, Because Aoko doesn't even have heat anymore. The only thing they have is Moondrive. So there's no way they're going to be recovering any more HP, right? To maybe push themselves out of this dangerous situation. So there's not even that excuse of I want Aoko to be able to recover less HP. So overall, there's just not much reason at all for Vlov to have spent the meter to make that play when he could have just held on to it and maybe instead start a sequence with 2A. And then if he cut that meter there, he could have done a block string. And if Aoko was able to block all of that, then he can just do the classic cancel into 2-2C, get a billion plus frames, reset his turn, maybe go for a tick throw off the 2-2C and finish the round that way, right?
Alright, blocked. Moondrive, run under.
Oh.
Chance. Shield.
Oh, no.
Oh, the laser already was out. That's actually unlucky. That actually might have. Run under.
Oh.
Chance. Shield. Oh, the laser already was out. That's actually unlucky. That actually might have. Moondrive, run under.
Wait, what was that looking for?
Shield. Oh, the laser already
Knowledge check. You have to 2-2C this. It's a free punish.
was out. That's actually unlucky. That actually might have.
You have to 2-2C it as Vlov, I should say.
She was just
It's
flying through the air.
Yeah, Grimflash got robbed. You should have taken that round easily.
That's minus like I think 17 or something.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, nice patience on Zio's part. Although I still don't like that they're just guessing on the wake-ups.
Okay. Oh. Wow.
Oh.
That was
I'm not sure about the decision to shield there. I don't know what they were searching for with that shield.
The vortex is so dangerous there.
Okay, plus frames again.
Nice overhead.
Arc drive, arc drive, arc drive, arc drive.
Oh, the drop.
Killed.
It would have killed if he just went straight into
How much health that Grimflash has? There should be
It might not be okay anymore.
that would have killed.
That's okay.
It's fine. Look at how much health that Grimflash has. There should be
It might not be okay. Arc drive, arc drive.
Okay. That would have killed.
That's okay.
It's fine. Look at how much health that Grimflash has. There should be
PSA, make sure you're getting every little bit of damage. So, let me default. Oh, turn guard off. Zio did something like this, but you always want to make sure you're checking exactly how you can optimize your routing. So this would have done more damage. Or alternatively, even this might have done more damage. Yeah, definitely make sure you're squeezing as much damage you can out of your hits, especially in heat. I know it's something that's really difficult for beginners to get used to because you have this heat meter that's counting down and you're like and you're just desperate to make sure you cash in that arc drive before you lose it and you don't get any of the damage. But the more you play your characters, the more cognizant you will generally be about like exactly how long you can extend your combos before you have to cash in on that arc drive. But you know, it's tournament grand finals. I'm sure nerves was probably also a thing, but I wanted to point this out either way.
It might not be okay anymore.
Okay, moving on. That. Severe
Alright.
impacts. Or
Does that
set play too?
Ooh, just try to dash up and read something with the low shield with the orb.
Oh, speaking of which, Go with this.
Do you bring impacts or set play?
So if you're gonna do this and stand shield, this isn't bad. I do recommend though, if you're going to go for this situation, you want to do it with you want to make sure the orb is somewhere around here or here. But generally, you want this orb to be in front of your opponent and not really behind them. Because if it's behind them and they go for a throw, they're gonna run forward out of the range of the throw, right? Because of melting mechanics where they move forward before going for the throw. So you want your orb position to be such that it's in front of them. And that's because then if they try to reversal action with throw, well, if I do it correctly. Oh my god. You have a lot more time to like catch the attempted throw by popping the orb. Because if you put it behind them, then the orb will just miss. Because they'll run past it.
Ooh, just try to dash up and read something with the low shield with the orb.
Nice patience on the block.
Ooh, nice 5C. Doesn't confirm.
Nice
though.
5C.
Ooh, that was scary.
I like the 2-2.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying about this setup. Like, you are plus and you get some beams off it, but because of the spacing, it's basically neutral and it's kind of scrambly and people can just throw out moves.
See, doesn't confirm though. Ooh, that was scary.
I like the 2-2-C.
Oh, nice projectile.
Oh, wow. I like the 2-2-C to make that moon skill safe.
Alright, Zio's trying to. Oh god.
Oh, unfortunate.
There it is,
jumps.
see. My
Wow.
goodness. I thought Vlov was slow.
I'm gonna grab some more water.
Yes,
While
but
this
no
next
one's
round
gonna expect
starts
that
up.
half screen overhead from Vlov. From that distance when everyone's looking for the goddamn flame carpet or the projectile. Moving faster than tofu cars.
Nice 2BC. Unfortunately, no confirm.
Moving faster than tofu.
You definitely want to be ready to cancel this into 2-3-6C. We'll set the guard to random. This is something you just want to practice. It's really good to make sure you can consistently convert this into a combo on hit. Oh, turn throw off.
Tofu cars.
Oh, let me
I
turn.
cannot believe Grimflash tech that throw. Moving faster than tofu cars. What? I cannot believe Grimflash tech that throw.
Us? Wow. Orb set. I immediately wake up. I don't want to block anymore. I'm tired of blocking.
Doesn't want to block, yeah.
Ooh.
Yep. Air projectiles to beat Aoko's everything.
It's a full confirm.
Neg edge.
Aye.
Nice overhead.
Bum, bum. Should be able to
Enough.
set up an orb.
More.
Nice.
Oh,
Nice
plus
tech.
3 after throw tag.
That was a really nice tech.
I don't know if I agree with that.
Especially since
Yeah, they're
Zio had not
low
represented
on
throw
meter,
all
so they
game.
won't get enough life back. Oh god.
That was a courageous moon skill, but it worked out.
BC back? No, A doesn't get a combo.
Oh, no combo.
Plus 3. You still press 2B, my god. Oh no,
Oh,
you
yeah,
jumped too
you-
far forward. BC back? No, A.
That was a situation where 5B would have worked. I'm not sure why Zio ran forward. Maybe they weren't familiar enough with their spacing. But in that spacing, you definitely could have just 5B'd and done an auto combo. Especially with the HP that Vlov was at, that definitely would have killed. If they had a little more HP and you wanted something a little more damaging, then guard all, shield on, shield A. There are a few ways you can squeeze out more damage, even if you just go into your launcher.
A doesn't get a combo. Throw tech. Plus 3. You still press 2B, my god.
Here we are. Oh, don't twitch.
Jump.
Oh, nice catch. That was a really good catch.
The knee. I'm looking like Captain Falcon out here.
Although, if it were me, I would have tried to mash with JB instead because of the spacing.
But there's no electricity behind it though.
Nah, close enough.
Oh, that was a nice catch.
Character's dead either way.
Alright, so now Zio's full screen.
Zio isn't really shielding these projectiles, and they should be. Wow, that was a very fast round for Grim.
Oh, alright, we'll take those. Grim's on reset point right now. Oh god.
Oh, okay.
Night dash just gets caught by 2A. Ba-da-ba-da-bum. Pop, pop, pop.
Gosh, Grim has 3 meter, nearly full moon gauge. as
More
well.
guessing on the shield.
Red blocks.
And again with the repeated
See, anti-air
block
still not
strings.
getting a proper confirm, but it doesn't matter. Pop, pop.
As
I
well.
didn't catch what happened there or why they got
Red
hit.
blocks. Make it safe.
Oh, they tried to
See,
IED.
anti-air still not getting a proper confirm, but it doesn't matter. Pop, pop. Same meter.
Yeah, one more guess. When do you
Alright.
heats?
There's the moon drive.
Oh, nice
That was
throw.
one skill.
That was a good throw.
That's boss. There's the guard
Nice.
cancel heat. That forward
Whoa,
tech
that
didn't
I don't agree with that decision to guard cancel heat there. Grim had so much HP. They could have afforded to take a single hit there. Even if they took a mix, maybe got a hard knockdown, they can guard cancel heat on like a subsequent attempt to hit, right? But in a generic blocking situation, I don't see any need for him to have heated there.
get
So
punished.
dangerous.
Oh
Oh.
no.
You could.
Let me teach you something. Reversal action. Oh my god. It even counter hits if you delay it enough. And yeah, Zio didn't have enough meter for Moon Drive, so they should have just Arc Drive there.
Gonna counter Arc Drive.
Yes, actually, you just empty cancel your special move into Arc Drive, and you don't have to deal with that.
Oh yeah, even the commentators mentioned it.
Aoko's Arc Drive is one of the only ones that can beat Vlov Arc Drive.
Because of the last.
Yeah, Aoko's Arc Drive beats everything.
Yep.
So.
Most characters' Arc Drives actually just straight up lose.
All right, so bracket reset. Zio is now in.
Yeah, so you're playing Aoko. Flex your Arc Drive privilege.
2 out of 3 set. This 3 out of 5 set again because.
I tell you.
All right, and now we're doing the reset. Reset set. Nice run up. Zio hasn't been doing that all that much, so it's cool to see them doing that.
Yeah.
This tourney was so fun to watch. It was pretty fun to watch. I didn't watch the whole thing, but oh, nice attempt for the mix.
All right. So let's see if Zio can do. Oh my! Oh, lucky.
Zio's already shown like a few new mixes and setups here, which is please be ready for the 2360 cancel. You need to you need to do it to cover on block and on hit.
A little too fast to do Moon Drive off the fireball and not confirm if it hits or not properly.
Yeah, even then, like, it's kind of hard to do so. Like, if you throw out a fireball and you see them, like, way too close, you kind of want to preemptively cancel into Moon Drive. But you should also see if it hits. But
Launcher 1, 2, 3. All right, last chance for Zio. Oh my god.
Oof.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
That's actually flips right there.
Zio just got footseed there. The commentators are right. Not much you can do about that. It be like that sometimes. Oh, nice. High-low.
Up, 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 up. Hey.
safe jump. Plus frames. And the low.
Grim has some really nice pressure, I will say. He's got nice.
Moon Drive back. Oy, immediate
Counter heat. Yeah.
Oh, no fatal counter though.
JC would have been better as an approach than JA there.
God.
If you're committing to landing with a button, you might as well land with your furthest reaching one. No, you didn't have the meter to cover yourself there.
Fireball? Nope,
50-50.
stop. Time to guess.
Nice drift mix.
Blocks it out.
Good job blocking too, Zio.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
block into
That's
the
full
second
damage.
Full screen.
Oh, not enough meter to heat here.
Oh, respect,
Yeah,
respect.
Oh no.
Oh, no punish. I'm not sure. Fuck, I'm rushed down and I'm all for it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Like, it is good. You need to do that, even when you're playing a zoner. Because if you condition people to be just watching for zoning things, then you get the freedom to just run out your opponent sometimes, and they're not going to expect it, and they'll scramble and get hit by something if you just throw out the aggression every once in a while, right? Please represent a frame trap. You have frame traps in that situation.
Again, Grim not confirming 5C properly. There.
And
Oh no.
let me see. There was something I wanted to show here. Because Zio didn't tech, Grim probably could have done a OTG pickup to close out this round. But I don't really know Vlov's OTG strings, so I'm not 100% sure if it's possible. I know his normals are pretty slow, so it might not really have been possible, but it's something to keep in mind if you're playing any other character. Like, for example, Aoko. If they're low. Can get a bit of extra damage.
言っとく？大きいの好きでしょ？
But yeah.
Again, Grim not confirming 5C properly.
Oh wow, the respect with the block. The subtle left right.
Be careful.
Oh, a little lag there.
Connection? Gun?
Oh my god.
Ah, the cancel. I've had that happen to me too many times. Oh, that was a... See,
Connection? Gun?
Oh my god.
That is unfortunate that it was supposed to.
so I strongly disagree with this decision to throw out the overhead after that +2 situation. Because if you look at what Grim has been doing, every time... Every time Zio has done this, he's thrown out 5C. Maybe delay 5C. So, Zio just picked a different option that also loses to that answer. So, that was not a very smart decision on their part.
Oh god, how long can Grimflash block for though?
Oh my god. I can't believe they did 2B after low shield. Oh, that's so terrifying. Alright, Grimflash has won 4 games straight. This is looking like one of those infamous 6-0 grand finals.
Let's see if Zio can adapt back though. It's looking like Grimflash's zoning has just been really.
Oh no, not again.
And unfortunately, Zio's dropping a 236C input.
Grimflash's zoning has just been really strong.
And unfortunately, Zio's dropping a 236C input.
I think the nerves are getting to him.
Yeah. Learn your optimals, guys. Or, this isn't even the optimal, but this does more damage. So that did 3600. Zio did this. Yeah, you want to get every bit of damage that you can out of these confirms. You might be able to get more damage. Actually. Let me. Yeah, you can get even a bit more damage with that. So anyway.
Nice, throws a shield. Overhead.
Nice overhead.
There we go.
Spam meter. Set orb. Holy.
Let me go back a bit. How much HP was that? Optimal block strings? Yeah, you don't want to flowchart on your block strings because then they'll just answer it the same way. Was this how much HP you had? That seems about right. And let's take a look at the combo that he did.
Overhead.
There we go.
Spam meter. Set orb.
Okay.
Holy.
Soko.
Beat the,
いいよね。
oh god, 5C.
そこ。
Well,
いいよね。まだ大セール。
Grim's gonna try to make
そ
sure
こ
to get as much life
いいよね。本当。悪いけど手遅れね。
Oh, that's not the right combo.
Grim's gonna try to make heat there with the falling shield. Oh god, 5C.
Yeah. I think the nerves.
Spam meter.
No?
Nice. Throws a shield. Overhead.
Oh, I see. There's a additional 2B.
そこいいよねこの本気持ちはあほらちょっと大きいわよ
Oh, I guess that wouldn't have killed.
よおっとおっとおっとおっとよよ
How about?
どうそこいいよねバラ気持ちそこそこそこいいよねこのバラはあ悪いけど手遅れね大きいの好きでしょ
There we go.
一本
I didn't confirm the 2A. Let me make sure that that's actually
い
possible.
いよねこのそこいいじゃない悪いけど手遅れねうち本気出しましょうそこどうそこいいよねそこそこそこいいよねバラ
Wow. I'm doing very bad at this.
いいよねそこいいよねこの本気持ちいいじゃないほら両者忘れてよ
Yeah.
お互い
Make
油断は禁物ね
sure you're spending meter to finish off rounds when you can.
そこ
That's also a bit of a knowledge thing. You just have to know when you can kill and when you can't.
そこどうはい
Although
そこいいよねまだ大セールそこいいよねこの決めポイさ決まおまけはあ6ラン両者忘れた
yeah, that sequence Zio did is more optimal than what I do. So that's probably something I'll have to learn. So I will definitely steal that.
There we go.
Spam meter. Set orb. Oh, he tries to bait the heat there with the falling shield. Oh god, 5C. Oh, it didn't hit properly, but it's okay. Grim's gonna try
No punish.
to make sure they get as much life back as they can, and they're not going to.
Yeah, all these lasers are gonna make it really difficult. Oh god.
That trade's actually good for Zio.
Oh, punished, and
Yeah,
Grim could have
Moondrive,
Moondrive,
just to
so
make it
and they
safe.
should have there.
Do you want to spend it just to make it one more chance?
Yeah, that's a good point. Moondriving there does make it safe, but you're still that close to death.
As much as how Vlov is really, really disgusting of a character, those sound effects are so good.
Those are some nice sound effects. All right, we got some zoning play. Good cancel to make it safe.
Blocking the little stomp. Good patience from Zio. They get a
Nice
jump-
patience,
they get a
and
2B
they're in.
after the jump B.
Okay, orb set.
Shield.
Nice overhead.
It's a good thing they didn't shield.
I was very patient of Grim to not throw out an option after Moondriving there, even though the spacing. I think the spacing after that after this Moondrive, like this spacing here, looks very much in Grim's favor. You probably could have thrown out a 5C here, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I also understand his decision to block, which is probably the right one. It's unfortunate that he got hit by the overhead.
Shield.
It's a good thing they didn't shield because I'm.
Oh, also another thing that's very nicely done here.
Okay, orb set.
This spaced overhead is really good. You want to make sure if you are going for overheads like these, you space them out as well as you can, because something that a lot of opponents will do is they'll see you running at them and their first instinct will be to go for a delayed throw tech. And if they go for a throw tech, you want to make sure you're spacing yourself out, right? Because first of all, it means your overhead comes out faster because you're spending less time moving towards them. But second of all, it means that if they go for the throw, you're spaced out enough that they have to run towards you. And them running towards you means that you have more time for your overhead to hit them as a counter hit.
It's a good thing they didn't shield, because I'm pretty sure that would have been a low shield at that point. That would have been fatal.
Laser misses? Oh my god, it did so much. Ah, not ready to... They stood up, but they still got hit by the air dash jump C. Alright. Quick shield. BC? Nah.
Nice punish.
Sniped out of the air.
Yeah, so far forward. Spin meter? Uh-oh.
Didn't spend the meter. Maybe nerves drop. I don't know.
Back in the corner.
Yeah, I got it.
There's a moon drive. Oh god.
Shield.
Doesn't block the overhead. Spin meter. There we go. This.
Vlov's chip damage is definitely a war crime. So Zio did this, and that's fine. This works. A lot of people after stand shielding, they'll... Yeah, it's absolutely a war crime. A lot of people after stand shielding will like autopilot going for a crouch block. So this kind of thing will work on people who do that. But they were stand shielding for so long that at that point you should have just 2-beat or 2-seed there. Like, look how long they were stand shielding. You could have 2-beat there and gotten a 2-beat confirm.
Oh god. Doesn't block the overhead. Meter. There we go. Set out orb. Nope. Goes for the mix up. Oh.
Yeah. Grim making a rare decision to not take that mix and just heat. Even though, from what we've seen so far, he's been very good about blocking the overhead before. So I found that's kind of interesting.
Okay.
Oh, clipped.
Should comp.
Oh, huh.
Well, a little too early on the...
Maybe too early on the auto combo turned into a throw. That's unfortunate.
Oh, they're mashing. I'm not sure why Zio activated Moon Drive. Probably trying to get...
that was supposed to be...
Yeah, another ambiguous situation with the meter. Because this slide is pretty slow, if you're low on heat gauge, you should probably just do something like this. Or you're confirmed. Instead of going for the slide, because this slide is slower to hit and takes up more of your timer, right? And the nice thing about these beams, you can cancel them before the beam projectile comes out. So you can tack on a lot of extra damage because of this like little detail.
They're mashing. I'm not sure why Zio activated Moon Drive. Probably trying to get...
that was supposed to be... I believe that was supposed to be Arc Drive, but ran out of meters just in time and accidentally got IBC. And they put it.
Zio activated Moon Drive. Probably trying to get...
that was supposed to be... I believe that was supposed to be Arc Drive.
So what Zio did here works, but if I were him, I would have just shielded this stand shield and then done a BC counter.
Just in time and accidentally got IBC.
Because he would have also swapped sides by doing this.
No.
Yeah, but maybe he just wanted the mid screen left right. So I don't know. He might have had his reasons. Nice fatal, and that should be the end of the round.
Wait, I need to know.
That was nuts. That was
What did that
cross up
hit?
jump A.
What did that hit though?
I don't know. What was that?
I'm actually confused. I don't know what that hit.
I'm also curious what that hit. I'm gonna watch that one more time.
Getty.
No. Alright, Zeal blocks in time. Ooh, that's terrifying.
It looks like I saw a super jump animation, so it looks like they did a Rising JA or something.
This should be the end of the round. Don't drop it. Wait. I need to know.
Alright, I'm getting water again because I've been talking a lot and it's making me very thirsty. Chat, please make sure you are staying hydrated and keeping your insides moisturized. Also, let's keep some music playing while play it quietly. Hopefully that's not too loud, and we'll continue.
That was
What is that?
awesome
Hit?
jump A.
What did that hit though?
No, what was
I'm actually confused. I don't know what that hit. I thought Vlov was still on the ground.
but no, it's fatal. Oh my goodness. That must have hit like a TK fireball or something like that.
Probably.
It's the only thing I can figure out.
Alright, Aoko starts off with the pressure.
Alright, so.
Why?
They went for another medium beam, which I think is kind of curious.
It's the only thing I can figure out.
Alright, so.
Why?
Yeah, Zio hasn't represented a frame trap a single time off their +9 setup, which I think is really curious, because the frame trap is really strong, and I think they should be doing it.
Yeah, that happens sometimes.
Tippy tip of 5C.
Shield guessed wrong. Or they didn't guess wrong, but Grim just did nothing and then got a free punish for it.
Alright, so Grim trying not to be affected by that last game. Looking pretty good so far.
Okay, this is looking like a lot here. Okay, finally actually blocking. That's plus billion.
Plus.
They're really just dumping resources here. Oh, and it works out.
Yeah, that was very well played by Grim. Grim's offense is quite potent. They really know what they're doing with doing gaps in their strings and using high-low mixes at the right time and making it very difficult for Zio to know when to press a button. And I am not surprised that he took the whole tournament because his pressure on a knockdown is insane. Mad respect.
Look at all these plus frames. This is not our queen. This is Vlov. Oh, done.
Oh, nice. We finally got a knockdown.
Or
So
throw time?
let me go back for a bit.
Oh, done.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
So Zio got the 2 BCE knockdown into run up negative edge. I actually don't really like this setup that much. Let me turn the health auto recovery back on. Okay. It's hard to be very plus in this kind of situation. Like if you want to get in after this, you have to run all the way in. And while you're running, you're pretty minus. So if Vlov or anyone else decides to do like backdash on their wake up, and you do this, you basically kind of lose your pressure. Unless you get a hard read on the backdash. Because Aoko doesn't really have very strong buttons to like option select the backdash. Unless you decide to go for another like 6 BC. But that'll basically lose if they shield it, right? So I usually don't prefer to go for negative edge orb off a mid-screen knockdown. If I get a mid-screen knockdown like this, I'll do the setup. Because this is still minus, but if you're near the corner, like they're stuck in the corner, right? You also get a little bit of extra damage, and your positioning is much better.
容赦楽で OK 大きいの好きでしょルックバック
And if you must go for negative ward knockdown or negative ward setup, then
ルックバック OK
at least use the 1BC version, because that gives you a lot more time to like run up and actually do stuff after it. With this setup,
こっちこっち本気本気出しましょう見えるそこ
your only option is really to do slide, and that won't even reach them on frame 1, so just keep that in mind.
Or
Yeah, Grim ended up respecting it, but he really should have just backdashed.
throw time? Yep, those frames. So I clip the pre-jump frames there. Throw time? Oh, gun.
I'm actually impressed that Grim has done all these throw techs. They might just be option selecting.
Throw time? Yep, those frames.
Or delay teching. But if Grim is delay teching, then like you can beat that. Like,
いいよねどうどうカウンターどうどうどうまだ大セール
who sent Grim to losers again? I don't know. I would need to check the bracket.
こっちこっち
Like, you can do stuff like
おっと
if they block something, or if you're at this spacing and you want to bait out a throw, you can like run all the way at them.
おっと
And once you're in melee range, they'll do a delay tech, right? So you just run at them and then IED. That's a really easy way to bait a throw.
こっちこっち失礼くらっ
You also have
失礼行くわよ失礼
this.
クラック行くわよクラッオッケークラック行くわよ行くわよ行くわよ行くわよクラック
And you also have like TK beams
オッケー行くわよオッケークラック
to beat throws.
オッケー失礼
So I clip the pre-jump frames there. Back corner.
One for low. Zio's blocking more. I respect that. That's good.
Ooh, Backus gets caught by laser.
I use the set orb to keep up the pressure going. Catch the backdash again.
Alright, doesn't get hit by the 2A on the landing there. Very good.
If you catch a backdash with beam, you should try to convert that.
本命こっちこっちビームよしビーム大きいの好きでしょ
This is a very easy conversion.
そこルチ本気転べビーム大きいの好きでしょオッケーおい
Alright, we'll turn ground throw back off and go back to walking.
Laser, shield.
Yeah, there should be a shield.
Nice shield.
Nice.
Walk too much
Walk
forward.
forward, unlucky.
Yeah.
You get hit by the 2A on the landing there. Very good. Laser, shield.
Yeah, there should be a shield. Yep.
Nice. Oh, you walk too far forward.
In this situation,
Alright, doesn't get hit by the 2A on the landing there. Very good. Laser, shield.
Yeah, there should be a shield.
you kind of want to mind your spacing here, because with the position that Vlov's currently at, like right here, where he falls is basically going to be right in front of Aoko, like right here. And if you know this, then you know that you don't have to walk forward here. You can just stand in the corner nicely, and you can stand in the corner nicely and just 2C them. Especially at this HP, where Vlov is going to die to any basic confirm that Aoko wants to do. Yeah, Grim adapted very well. That's probably why he was doing so well at blocking Zio's overhead mix, because Zio had probably shown it so many times. Because if you saw during the first set that I was commentating, Zio was just throwing that overhead over and over again, right? So Grim probably had so many chances to block that and finally eventually figured out how to do it. But yeah, there was no reason for this walk forward here. If Zio wanted to side switch, they should have gone for a micro dash instead of a walk forward. But they didn't need to do that because with the HP they could have just killed with any like standard confirm.
Yep.
Nice. Oh, you walked too far forward. Unlucky. Oh, just flies all over the.
It definitely beats Flame Carpet.
Nice.
No meter necessary. But still having to contend with Ice Bomb and no Moon Drive to speak of. Lots of resources on the
Yeah.
side,
Yeah, and since Zio... yeah, exactly, right? Because during the 2-0 game, he probably threw out that overhead even more during that set. Probably had so much time to get used to it, right?
Plus, oh god.
Oh, nice fatal.
That's alright though. Alright.
Grim's probably getting kind of antsy since it's grand finals because we're seeing him shield a lot more.
Oh no, drop combo.
Thankfully not a fatal.
Oh, anti-air shield does not work out. Neo gets nice.
All right.
Now looking pretty good on up 2-1.
Yeah, maybe.
To win this tournament.
Finally got a little bit of the download going on Grimflash. See if Zio can finish this
Yeah,
out. Or
Zio is finally starting to mix up a little bit their offense a bit more and using other methods to close the gap, like jumping and stuff, to beat Grim's air projectiles. Or running up to beat the jump projectiles.
Zio already in a good spot. Ooh.
Jumping after
Tries to
+9,
run all the way
interesting.
forward, but
Probably
doesn't
worried about the
make it.
JC, or the 5C.
Overhead blocks, plus frames. Overhead again. Ooh. Oh my god.
Yep.
Yeah, and you can see Grimflash realizes they could press 5C during that blocks, plus frames. Overhead again.
So I lapped this out and yeah, I'm impressed by the 500 pot. This trades. So there wasn't any reason for Grim to be getting full combos off of this. My guess was that Zio was just not making the string airtight enough. What I find kind of odd is that Zio is representing this frame trap off the +2 setup, but they're not representing it off the +9 setup. I don't understand. This is +9. This is only +2. Use the beam for the +9. It'll catch jumps. Use sweep too. Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, and you can see Grimflash realizes they could press 5C during that laser exchange in the corner.
Oh gosh. Once again, this is looking like another Vlov round.
Grim out for blood.
Okay, what are we doing?
Okay, nice heat.
Get out of there.
Yep. The overhead.
Actually, high profiles the 2C too, so this is gonna be.
Could have gotten just a bit of extra damage by throwing out a finger gun before the arc drive, but that's fine. Zio got the most out of their damage. Most, like 90% of the damage they needed from this confirm.
A lot of damage with severe break slider.
Alright, orb set. There we go. Ooh, just trying to see if Grimflash is willing to press a button there. Laser, try to jump, gets hit during jump startup.
Oh, so afraid of the orb. Get out of there.
Double overhead. Yeah, there's a guard cancel. If Grimflash is willing to press a button there. Laser, try to jump, gets hit during jumps.
Yeah, that jump shouldn't have been hit if the Vlov was holding away during the jump startup. So they probably were not ready to not ready to block it. They were able to.
Oh, so afraid of the orb.
Yeah, and Vlov also probably should have jumped there in response to the jump, like rising JA or something, or at least jumping block because that's the easiest way to get out of the orb.
Get out of there.
Double overhead.
Double overhead,
That's
nice
where it
heat.
gets the heat.
Gun.
No meter though to confirm off of it. Just keeps Grim in the corner. Shield back. A.
Get out of there.
Let me
Double
see
overhead.
what happened
Yeah.
here.
There's a guard cancel heat.
Okay, Zio could have closed out this round. That looks about right. Get a little more. 70% maybe?
Press a button there. Laser. Try to jump. Gets
Let me
up
see
there, jumps
exactly
through.
how much meter they had.
Oh, so afraid of the orb. Get out of there.
Double overhead.
Yeah, it's about 70 to 80%. We'll try 70%. Right. I messed up and did the DP, but you can see what I mean.
Yeah. There's a guard cancel heat.
Gun.
No meter though to confirm off of it. Just keeps Grim in the corner. Shield back. A. No combo.
No combo.
Overhead blocked. Spend meter to make it safe. Oh god. No
Oh, that was a nice shield.
No, but the counter hit
Yeah.
2B. Nice.
Yeah.
Excellent shot.
Probably
Right
nerves
there,
from
Grimflash
Zio
getting out of that
preventing them
situation.
from taking that round. Feels bad.
Guessed correctly on the overhead too. God.
Oh, misinput on the combo.
Two.
Laser. EX laser. Keep pressured. One overhead. BC. Oh. Tries
Nice
to shield back.
answer to the shield.
The shield
Or,
back's not too bad, especially if they do immediate A launcher.
Yeah. Oh no.
yep.
Empty jump low.
No guessing. Guessing is bad.
Yeah, if you get greedy with the stand shield against a safe jump, if you get clipped low, that's a big beefy combo starter.
Nice throw.
It's Aoko time. Overhead.
It is alcohol.
Spin meter.
Knockdown.
Oh no,
Safe
That's very
heat.
good.
I like that. I like that idea. Oh no.
I don't know if I would have gone for the safe heat here. Because consider that you're not guaranteed to get a hit. You give up most of your Oki for safe heating in this situation, and maybe the best thing you can do is like a meaty 2C or run up 2A. And if you don't get a kill, then you're basically exhausting all of your meter to gain some pressure. And if you do get a kill, then you will have dumped all of your meter and you'll be starting the next round with a huge meter deficit.
Spin meter.
And at the HP that Vlov was at, it was pretty likely that if they had set the negative edge orb and just gotten a hit via an overhead or something, they might have been able to do a route that would have just killed. Which would have still spent which probably would have still spent some of the meter, but you're getting a much stronger Oki situation for Aoko that would allow you to get that kill instead of just by heating.
Oh, save heat. That's very good.
I like that. I like that idea. Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh, chance.
Oh, drop.
Yeah,
Laser?
skill bonus
Nice.
used. No.
Anyway, the situation ended up being pretty even in terms of
Be
the
careful on your
damage
pressure
exchange.
strings, though. Oh, never mind.
That was a really
Didn't have enough
smart
units to VC back.
shield in anticipation for a moon skill.
Eh?
Nice shield.
Finally starting to use shield against
Oh
the
gosh, that does not hit low enough.
oh,
No!
yeah.
I think
The
this
counter
is still
shield.
alive, though. Yeah, this is very punch fine.
It's really close.
Alright, you take care, alright?
Meter in the
No,
air.
I can't. It's not gonna connect. Oh my god, it's still.
It was not supposed to connect. Oh my god, that was a brilliant moon drive.
Overhead attempts. Spend
It's not
meter.
either. Oh, God.
And
Wait, no, it
nice
is. Oh my
meter
goodness.
spending to close out the round. That was
Meter
super
recognition
clean.
from Zio. Love it.
Nice shield. I'm really happy that Zio is incorporating more shield to gain resources
Zio
off
realized that
these
they-
projectiles.
Oh no, that's
No, no.
terrifying.
And again, Zio
Putting
getting a
himself
little
in
too
space
trigger
to
happy
get
with the counter shield.
in the air.
Oh no. Oh, I missed the 2-2-8. Plus.
Alright.
Nice pressure. Oh, nice shield.
Alright, Grim wasn't ready to try to shield back, so they get hit instead. EX.
Okay.
Orbs it.
Is that-
Oh, that's
Oh.
proximity.
Wrong orb.
Be careful for a moon skill from Grim. Oh,
Wow.
God.
That overhead.
Oh, it's okay.
Zio getting so much.
So
respect.
smart.
Huh.
Oh. Oh. Alright.
Nice. Shielding the projectiles. Very good.
DC?
Oh.
Nope.
Shield Wars?
Yeah. If I were Grim, I would not have gone for the A counter. Because Zio had shown that they were hard counter shielding it like 3 times now. And if you look at the meter deficit in HP, even if Grim had taken that, it would not have been enough to win the round. So Grim had a lot of leeway for just taking that. And given Zio's previous patterns, it was pretty likely that they were just going to counter shield again. So that A counter on Grim's part, I think, was a mistake.
Oh, there it is.
No.
Going to a game 5, baby.
It's a game 5 in the reset. Okay.
Yeah, Zio panicking on the last shield RPS. Not a counter hit on the, not a fatal counter on the shield B, but still was enough to bit of a panic situation for Grimflash to confirm with the 2B. Oh no. Good start for Grimflash though. Immediate 2C into the 50-50.
Doesn't block correctly. Alright. Small combo didn't have any meter there. Empty
Oh,
low.
empty jump low.
Still not ready to
Yeah,
block low,
not ready to
unfortunately.
block. You gotta be careful and be mindful of that timing. Nice overhead.
Ready to block the overhead.
Bracket Ice Vlov looking real strong.
Oi! Dash up
Yeah, when it comes to safe jumps, the best thing to do is just to kind of like off your knockdown. Kind of just fuzzy option select the guard. So we'll set
Safe. Safe.
行くわよ
Safe.
なんでよ
so like
反撃行こっか
stand guard for 2 frames and then
Safe.
crouch, and that'll cover both the
Safe.
and stand guarding for like 2 frames will cover the safe jump meaty overhead, but then you will also crouch in time to block when they empty low. The 2 frame stand guard
Safe.
into fuzzy low block will lose
Safe.
if they air dash, but because it's an
Safe.
air dash, you have time to react to that by switching to a high guard.
Overhead block. Ooh, nice wait. Too far to get that next overhead.
Oh, can't block forever.
Wait, pause, damn you. Is this going to YouTube? I can upload this, but I'll probably upload this in its entirety because I'm too lazy to edit out the content. I'll probably put timestamps for when I take water breaks and stuff, or when there's long delays, and so people can skip ahead when like there's short breaks.
Fireball. Nice.
If I'm like not lazy to do that
Oh my
even.
gosh, this is gonna kill, isn't it?
Spin meter. Nice.
That was a very nice confirm.
Both
Alright.
players on match point.
Ooh.
Oh gosh, that was
Ooh.
so dangerous.
Tries being
Courage.
really aggressive right away. Nice.
Not again.
God.
Can't be missing those.
Yeah. That's free damage. Oh, 5C Abare gets a full confirm. Probably gonna spend a bar here.
Yep, 2-2-C, here comes the 50-50. Spend heat. Yep.
Heat,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Nice call out by
Zio needs to be careful.
Akimi on that wake up heat.
Oh, doesn't
Oh.
block the 2C on the way down.
Okay.
Spin meter again. Not looking good for Zio. Doesn't have any meter. Doesn't have Moondrive available yet.
Yeah, any
Very nice.
Grimflash gets a
There we
hit.
go. Oh,
Clean hit.
Grim, you gotta commit. You gotta commit. You went for the JA. You went for the 2A. So just keep going. You've seen this situation 4 or 5 times. You gotta do it.
This should be over. Okay, never
Alright,
mind, not
spins a
anymore.
bar. Oh. Alright, Zio needs to be a little bit careful. Try not to interact too much with
Nice
Grim
safe
on
pressure
the
from
air.
Grim.
Oh god.
Oh.
Down back.
Plus. Oh
Laser.
god.
Oh.
Let's go.
It's not over yet. Yeah.
Arm setup. Activate Moondrive.
Oh.
Doesn't block low, gets hit by 2C. Big confirm. It's okay.
Oh. Yeah. Messed up on the drop.
Oh my god.
Oh. Zio's going for it. Nice shield.
Nice shield. Has access to Moondrive again.
Oh.
Laser, no laser. Shield, very good.
Nice shield.
Shield again.
Yeah, this shield adaptation is like really
Tries to
great.
pull up for full screen.
However, the one thing I will say is
Laser, no laser.
like this is a good shield. At this spacing, Zio should have done a delay BC because we've seen out of the many times that Grim threw out this projectile and Zio shielded it, Grim didn't really respond to it. So there was a good chance that Grim was not going to respond to this one either. So Zio really should have taken this opportunity to get a BC because it was very likely that it would have hit. And if you continue the playthrough, like Grim just like empty lands without doing anything, right? So that would have been a guaranteed confirm if Zio had committed to countering that.
And doesn't suffer any chip. Ooh, tries to pull up for full screen.
Yeah. And just like that, Grand Finals is over. Great job, Grim. That was some excellent pressure on your part.
Ooh,
Like,
for a Newfound Nightfall.
I'm
Very
terrified
good
to
play.
play against you. I feel like I'd definitely get blown up just trying to deal with your offense. Your offense was pretty
It
good.
looked like Zio had a good